that's just reality with chronic illness. It can change how it affects you, and you just got to do your best to keep up with those changes.
Oh, you got freezing cold here.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. So we did not actually have that many fireworks last night. I think we had about 4 or 5, but it's fine with me. And I just want to talk about something with y'all. So at least in my case, I find that chronic illness is not stagnant. It does not stay the same. It's constantly changing in the way it presents itself with symptoms and its severity, and you got to do your best to keep up with those changes. And sometimes when you get one thing under control, something new will come up. For example, I have finally gotten my GI symptoms more under control. They had gotten really bad and severe, and we altered my treatment plan by giving me a feeding tube, and I still have GI problems, but we're getting a handle on it. But now my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is getting worse. I'm getting more headaches from my EDS, I'm getting more joint pain, more joint dislocations, more joint subluxations, and my tendonitis is acting up. Because the joints are very hypermobile from my EDS, it has a lot of negative effects on the tendons connected to the joints. I get tendonitis in my wrist a lot, in my elbow, and now I seem to be getting it in my ankles too. And I actually mentioned the ankle pain in a previous vlog, I don't know if y'all remember, but I'm thankful because I have an appointment with an EDS literate podiatrist in about 2 weeks. But things like this pop up, and you just gotta do your best to keep up with it, because chronic illnesses are unpredictable, they are always changing, and you just gotta do your best to keep up with those changes. Anyways, that's my spiel for this morning. I just wanted to share with y'all because I was literally just laying in bed thinking about this very topic, because when I woke up, I could feel in my ankles that they were really hurting. And the tendonitis in my ankles, I have never had a problem with tendonitis in my ankles before. And that's what my doctor suspects is happening, but that's why I'm seeing the EDS literate podiatrist, just to be sure. And I thought to myself, I have never had this issue before. But then I thought, I may have never had this specific issue, but I have had EDS my whole life. And I know that chronic illness can change how it affects you hour to hour, day to day. And this issue has just been progressively getting worse over the past few weeks. It's becoming more frequent and more severe. And that's just reality with chronic illness. It can change how it affects you, and you just got to do your best to keep up with those changes. My mom's awake. Mom, you want to say good morning?
Good morning.
I'm straightening her hair. If you missed yesterday's vlog, my mom's staying with us for a few days, which is awesome. Love it when she's here. Mom, your hair looks gorgeous.
Yes, this is Jacqueline. Masterpiece.
Do you like it?
Oh my God, Jacqueline, this is beautiful.
Ah, it's because I'm patient enough to deal with your hair and you're not.
That's true.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
Hey y'all, so Judd's finally awake. Show them your left hand.
It's on the,
You notice something different?
ring is gray.
He broke his actual wedding ring.
Tungsten carbonate ring broke.
He was
Chipped
flicking
on it.
his hands and it flung off and broke.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call the company who made it and see about that. But the one he's wearing now is a Quelo. It's a silicone wedding ring for him to wear when he's on patrol. I engraved it on the inside. It says stay safe. It's cute.
So that way if I hop a fence, my finger doesn't get defingered if it gets caught in something.
Yeah, it's safer for his job as a sheriff's deputy.
Her husband's just like her.
But anyways, we just dropped my car at the tire place at Walmart to get an oil change. Now we're in Judd's truck.
Pick him up truck.
Yeah, to park and go in to do some grocery shopping. And I've been looking forward to this grocery shopping trip because hopefully they're gonna have Oreo cereal this time. I'm fingers crossed. We made it in Walmart and I decided to wear tennis shoes today to hopefully help with whatever ankle pain I may be dealing with, which unfortunately there is some right now. God, it's so weird, like it was on and off pain for a while and then last night it gave me a lot of issues and today still consistent tenderness there, especially when walking, but just doing the best I can do. People ask me why I don't use the motorized scooters in big stores like this. Well, if I'm having a really bad day, I will, but I try not to because one, the area we live in, there's a lot of elderly people, so they're usually always in use. And two, it's important for me to be as active as possible with my chronic illnesses. So walking around a big store like Walmart, that's actually a good amount of activity for me. So I want to do what I can.
Mysteries of Walmart in the frozen bread section or thing, you can find shampoo. Look what's in stock.
Oh my gosh, you got the Oreos. Oh, we need like...
No, 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 1 box.
Are you sure that's
yes,
enough?
that's 1 box for you would be enough.
Okay, I'm just so happy. It's finally here. I'm starting to fade. My ankles are hurting. I'm just taking a moment to regain my strength on the floor, and then we will continue onward. Sometimes all the walking in here is too much for me. I can really feel myself fading. My POTS is acting up a bit and my joints are hurting, but we are almost done with the shopping in here. I just need to take a break, which is okay to take a break when you need to, and then I will keep moving forward. So I didn't really think through the whole plan today. We dropped my car off for the oil change before we went grocery shopping, and by the time we were done shopping, my car was ready to be picked up. But by the time I was done shopping, I did not feel well enough to drive. I was dizzy and in too much pain and really fatigued. So we left the car there, and Judd and my mom will go pick it up later today. Right now we're stopped at our Publix. Judd is in there grabbing some pork because I'm making pulled pork in the slow cooker for our belated 4th of July meal. We're gonna have pulled pork and baked potato and mac and cheese, and I'm excited for that. Then we're probably gonna go out for ice cream to celebrate a late 4th of July since Judd was working yesterday.
Grocery shopping complete. Now Jack is gonna try some of her new cereal.
I'm so excited. I gotta see if it's the same. So the backstory is my cousin Danielle and I love this cereal as kids. We ate it all the time, and then it was discontinued for 10 years and they just brought it back. I've been waiting for this to come for like...
I've done my waiting of this. 10 years of it!
I've waited months since they announced it was coming back. Okay. There used to be little marshmallows in it, not anymore, so we'll see.
See how it tastes.
Oreos are the best. Alright, I need my milk.
Alright.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm not feeling great right now, and this is definitely cheering me up. So, Oreo cereal for the win. Well, the cereal is great. I'm icing my ankles, and this is like an ergonomic leg rest pillow. It elevates my feet to help with blood pooling from my POTS, and it relieves pressure on my hips and back, and it's just really good for all my joints for my chronic joint pain with my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And I just got it off Amazon. I probably should use it more often than I do, but it was a great purchase. There's a link to where you can get it in the description, and right now it's helping with my ankles and the hip pain I was having today. So I'm just gonna relax a little bit, then I'm gonna get started on our pulled pork slow cooker recipe. All right, thank you for going to get my car, Mom. Please don't wreck it this time.
No, I promise I won't.
Bye, love you guys.
Bye.
So the inside joke behind that is the last time my mom was driving my car, it was on my wedding day. She was driving me and my maid of honor to do some stuff on my wedding, and she backed into another car. Nobody was hurt, and now it's a funny memory. But if you want to join us on that adventure, you can watch my wedding vlog. Judd's proud of his new patch.
Yeah, because I'm a Blackbeard fan.
Alright, we are mixing the sauce for the pulled pork.
You're supposed to use your hands?
No, don't put your hand in there.
You're supposed to use a hippo?
No, stop. It's brown sugar, barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna put some garlic powder, and that's it. I've never made pulled pork before, so hopefully it's good. You're good at that, babe. Good job.
I'm good at many things.
Alright, let's see how that turns out. I also made some brownie mix here because we had some new neighbors move in next door this past weekend, and I wanted to give them like a welcome to the neighborhood type thing. And I like Oreo brownies. I think I might have one too.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
How Harlow, you got a sock on?
Put on a sock, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
So I followed the recipe exactly, but it's not shredding. So we're kind of just chopping the pork. Not too sure how this is gonna turn out.
So far it tastes good.
It's supposed to shred though, like pulled pork, but I don't know. The pork is done. It doesn't look that bad. We'll see how it tastes. And baked potato, which I'll probably just stick to the potato because pork is actually not that easy to digest.
No, it's not.
But
I
I
can
got
tell you that.
a delicious meal. How's the sandwich, babe?
Pretty good.
Oh, good. Judd and I are going out. We are getting custard.
Whatever that is.
It doesn't sound very good.
Sounds like a dirty word mixed in with mustard.
It's something. There's a Culvers near us now, and people have said it's really good. It's like an ice cream type dessert, so we're gonna go try it.
She's just looking at you.
I don't know what to think about this.
What's the difference between this
And ice cream? It's good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if there are Culver's fans out there, I'm sorry to say this, but I still lie my loyalty with Dairy Queen. But it is pretty good, and I'm really thankful to be having a good stomach GI day, which is really nice. So decided I don't really like custard. I think I'll just stick to normal ice cream. Did you like it?
I can't tell the difference.
I only liked it because there was Oreo pieces in it. But anyways, we have been discussing how much chronic illness can change. I mean, we know that symptoms can change from hour to hour and day to day, but just over time too. Like when I first got diagnosed with narcolepsy.
That was really bad. And then it progressed and, well, narcolepsy and epilepsy.
We're both bad.
And then the narcolepsy was under control and the epilepsy wasn't under control, but then the epilepsy got under control. And then what was that after that?
It's just
It's
the
like-
whole
it's
slew
just- it's
of
just like-
things.
Like jumping from one thing, like this past January, like when we first find out that angioedema attacks are a thing.
Yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere.
And blindsided us, and then that's kind of settled down, but we're kind of waiting for it to come back with a vengeance. And
It's just, with chronic illness, it can vary on how it progresses and presents itself. When I started with narcolepsy, it was really bad, and we found a good treatment plan, and now it's more manageable. And although it will never fully stop affecting me, and I still struggle with it, things are better. But at the same time, when I started with gastroparesis, it was pretty mild, and it progressed to the point where it was really dangerous. But when things like that happen, and as chronic illness changes, we just do our best to keep up with those changes. And some of the things we do to keep up with the changes are maybe a little more drastic than others, like getting a feeding tube.
or getting a port.
But these are the things we do to handle my chronic illnesses the best we can.
It's just like another tool in the toolbox. It's just, you know,
Exactly.
it's like using a drill over a screwdriver. You know, gets the same job done, but one's way easier to use.
Exactly. You
So-
just find the best way you can to handle the changes your chronic illnesses throw at you, because they're not stagnant. They're always changing. Sometimes they change for the better, sometimes for the worse, and you just got to do your best to keep up with that, whether it be feeding tube, a wheelchair, a new medication, a new
service dog.
That's true. I can't forget about Harlow.
Another tool.
Or
there she is.
a lifestyle change, and I'm thankful to have you as another tool to help
Yeah.
me. Judd's a good support. And yeah, I just wanted to really illustrate that chronic illnesses do change, and we just do our best to keep up with those changes. And with that, we will say goodnight, and thank you for joining us on our adventure.